Good day everyone, I am Rowena Medico taking the Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. And today I will discuss to you about the history of mathematics in the Philippines. But first, we will answer the question, what is mathematics? Mathematics is a subject that deals with numbers, shapes, logic, quantity, and arrangements. Mathematics teaches to solve problems based on numerical calculations and find the solution. In addition of that, mathematicians seek out patterns, formulate new conjectures, and establish truth by rigorous deduction from the appropriately chosen axioms and definitions. And math is all around us in everything we do. It is the building block for everything in our daily lives, just like computers, mobile devices, architecture, software, arts, money, engineering, and even sports. And lastly, mathematics provides an effective way of building mental discipline and encourages logical reasoning and mental rigor. Let's proceed to the history of mathematics. And this time, we will talk about the Department of Mathematics. After the College of Liberal Arts was founded on June 3, 1910, one of the independent units created for instruction was the Department of Mathematics. The first chief of the department was Mr. William Joseph Colbert, B.A. 1900s, Dartmouth College, Associate Professor of Mathematics, who organized the original mathematics department consisting of an assistant professor, Mr. Alexander S. Galahikian from Cornell University, with two instructors, Mr. Shirley E. Roberts, B.A. 1900s from Harvard, and Miss Pilar Hidalgo, B.A. 1913 from UP. This is the picture of the first chief of the Department of Mathematics, Mr. William Joseph Colbert. So there are three main objectives that have persisted through the years to this day and have aligned the functions of the Department of Mathematics into three main categories. First, the general education mathematics. Second, mathematics as an academic discipline to be developed. And lastly, is the service mathematics courses. The Department of Mathematics later was under the College of Arts and Sciences or CAS until in 1983. And when the CAS split into the College of Science, to the College of Arts and Letters, and to the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy. Since then, the Department of Mathematics under the College of Science has been active mostly on the teaching aspect. 22nd of August in a year of 2007, in 1223rd meeting of BOR, the Department of Mathematics was transformed into the Institute of Mathematics. Upon its transformation, 5 academic groups have been identified: the Differential Equations Group, the Optimization and Approximation Group, the Algebra and Combinatorics Group, the Coding and Number Theory Group, and the Actuarial Science and Mathematical Finance Group. At this present, the Department of Mathematics or the Institute of Mathematics is the leading institution for mathematics and education in the Philippines. Since 1998, it has been recognized by the Philippine Commission on Higher Education as a center of excellence. It is home for the country's best and more promising for the researchers in mathematics. And now, let's talk about the Mathematical Society in the Philippines. The Mathematical Society of the Philippines is the country's largest professional organization of tertiary mathematics researchers and educators. The Mathematical Society of the Philippines activities geared towards the development of mathematics research and mathematical education, especially at the tertiary level. The Mathematical Society of the Philippines was founded in March 1973. The idea of founding such a society began to be actively discussed during 1972 and given considerable impetus from the meeting of Southeast Asian Mathematical Society, which was held in Singapore in July 1972. The Mathematical Society of the Philippines, from its founding, worked closely with the Southeast Asian Mathematical Society, and together, they were particularly active in building up a PhD program in the Philippines. The Mathematical Society of the Philippines is run by the National Board of Directors that elected by the members of the society at its annual convention that was held in May. The board consists of a president, a vice president, a secretary, a treasurer, and the 5 members. The first annual convention was held in May 1973, and Bienvenido Nebres was elected as the first president. The mission of the society is as follows. This organization shall carry out activities in the pursuit of the following objectives. First is to promote an interest in and awareness of the mathematics and its applications. And second, to propagate knowledge in mathematics and mathematics education. And third is to promote a mathematical research. The first Southeast Asian Mathematics Education Conference was held in Manila in May to June 1978. And this conference had the aim of improving mathematical education at both primary and secondary level in the Philippines. The last topic of this report is all about the 10 mathematicians in the Philippines. First mathematician is Raimundo Fabula. Raimundo Fabula was elected by the National Academy of the Science and Technology as an academician in 1979. He was invaluable of the advancement of mathematics and mathematics education in the Philippines and published information in the field of theoretical physics. Fabula was also assisted in writing algebra and trigonometry school texts. Dr. Fabula contributed an extremely important way of progression of mathematics and mathematics pedagogy in the country. He created a new kinetic equation and studied geometric inequalities and differential equations with application to stratifiable congruences in addition to many other things. Next is Melesio S. Magno, the first Minister of the Science of the Philippines, appointed in 1978. Melesio S. Magno has investigated and performed research on rare earth crystals, how typhoon affect atmospheric ozone distribution, gravitation, radiation of the atmosphere, sky luminosity, and the philosophy of science. The University of the Philippines uses his textbooks that were written by him. Jose A. Marasigan. Jose A. Marasigan was influential in launching the Philippine Mathematical Olympiad and creating the Program for Excellence in Mathematics. Program at Ateneo de Manila for mathematically gifted for high school students was also configured by him. He received a lot of awards, and one of it is being one of the top 10 Filipino mathematician. Next is Bienvenido F. Nebres. Leading the Mathematical Society of the Philippines for many years as president, he assisted a higher mathematical education in the Philippines. Next is Eduardo Padlan. He was selected to be an academician in 2003 in part for his study of antibodies which have potentially uses in the curative process of specific diseases such as cancer. He has been awarded 14 patents on the utilization of antibodies and he has a PhD for biophysics. Tito A. Mijares. Tito A. Mijares handled research about multivariate hypothesis and analysis in the International Journal. The Annals of Mathematics Statistics published his findings. As Executive Director of the National Census of the Statistics Office and Deputy Director General of the National Economic Development Authority, he is responsible for statistical systems. Next is Amador Moriel. He was chosen as the Philippine Academician in 2003. He made a fundamental efforts in theoretical physics, and he also researched stellar dynamics, make a new kinetic equation, and revealed that self-gravitation can make a system of structures into a one dimension. Next is Apolinario de Nazarea. He became an academician in 1990 due to his work on theories on recombinant biotechnology and biophysics and his development for the model for the inquiry of the structures of RNA or DNA. And synthetic vaccines were developed due to his contributions. Next is Casimiro del Rosario. He was voted as the National Scientist of 1984 and was the director of the Philippine Weather Bureau for 11 years. And he was recognized with the Presidential Award for his superior achievements in meteorology, astronomy, and physics. Lastly is Gregorio Y. Zara. He is renowned for devising a videophone or photophone signal separator network.